Sorry for being late back. The next item on the agenda is the second issue of the community committee, which is the events and festivals funding allocation, and it is recommended that that's not dealt with by resolution, is it? Because it's going to be dealt with in PX. Is that right?
The rest of the recommendation is in public exclusive.
Well, it says that the committee considered the matter in conjunction with item 10 of the public
Excluded.
agenda.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So we go. Oh gosh. But I thought that was all of them. I thought.
The substantive of it should be done in public excluded, is my understanding.
Yeah, but what are we actually approving?
Oh, it's over, and it's in the public excluded item.
Yeah, but we're not approving them without debating it in public excluded, are we?
No, so to deal with it, and
So why would we deal with it here?
because that's how the report came through, both from open and public excluded.
So,
Because they dealt with it.
I apologise. I'm not 100. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I was just taking some advice on how to handle this matter. So the staff recommendation was that we approve the recommended allocations, but the committee considered the matter in conjunction with item 10 of the public excluded agenda. So we'll deal with this when we get to the public excluded item on the agenda, rather than deal with it now. And so I need somebody to move and second that the report as a whole be adopted. That's Tim Scandra, Pauline Cotter. I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. And thank you very much. And then we've come to item 10, the Housing Committee.
Thank you. If I may highlight, I know we're simply receiving this report for information, but it does have, in my view, some good information in it. Firstly, to begin with the waiting list, it's decreased. So your report says 332 on the waiting list. Because there's always a lag in reports, we have an updated figure which is 275, so it's come down by 57. That's mainly with our single and couple people on the waiting list. And also those in terms of A priority have come right down, so we are making some progress there. In terms of getting closed units open, this is something we obviously really want to target to match up those on the waiting list. As you can see in the report, there are 21 which we think are straightforward for reopening. 38 have reasonable structural repairs, and then there will be another 12 which will have to be assessed in terms of their economic viability. But if we could get those open, that would actually take us up to 71, which is really starting to make inroads there. I'll come back to the issue of homelessness in a minute and invite our staff to give us a verbal update. You'll see also in the meeting we requested clarification over our current position within the district plan in relation to energy rating, and there was some discussion over that, the 6-star rating as you can see there. The Warrant Fitness Rental Register report is coming back together in the August meeting, just to let you know. That they're both connected up with each other too. So I'm sure we can take questions, Mayor, but we have also a verbal update from staff about the emergency housing which was discussed.
Right, so I'll just have it moved by the Part A
yes,
section
please.
that the report be received, moved by Glenn Livingston, seconded by Pauline Cotter, and it would be great to invite staff to give us an update on these matters. Thank you.
Right, thank you. We have met a couple of times with the City Mission, and they are still working through getting costings around specifications for altering the premises to provide emergency accommodation. They have yet to go to their board, and so we are meeting again with them tomorrow, but we hope to have the information really within the next couple of days from them.
Yeah.
That's the normal
Well,
process.
yeah, obviously the government and us have made a commitment.
I need someone to write it out for me.
Our committee is recommending $100,000, this is all done publicly, towards this. It could be that that amount is different from that, so we can't just go
Yes.
ahead and approve
That's right.
100.
Would it be sensible to hold this over to the next report?
Yes, we'd recommend that.
So this is just receiving the report, though, the recommendation here. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. All right, I'll put that motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. And now I think Pauline is going to move and Glenn will second that the report as a whole be received. I'll put that Yanni?
Yeah, cool. I just wanted to ask a question about on page 190, 4.2.5. Have we had the evaluation tender for Harmon, Berwick and Smith's Courts? Because it was supposed to come on the 17th of July to council. Has that been through council yet?
No, it hasn't. It's coming through on the 15th of August, and it was delayed due to one of my staff had a family bereavement and wasn't able to finish it.
Cool. I just think I don't know if we can do it sooner than then, if the report's been finalised.
It's been submitted now.
It's a shame we can't do it maybe later on this afternoon, but it's just really important. Like every month that goes past, there's less housing that we have available. Also, just wanted to ask in terms of 4.2.3, how things are looking with the Earthquake Commission, the global settlement claim. Obviously, that's holding up our work, so the sooner we get that resolved, the better position we'll be in, and it has been seeming to take a long time. So, can you just give us an idea about how things are progressing with that claim?
So my understanding is that negotiations are proceeding, that we have given our information, and EQC are assessing the information that we have submitted.
Like, realistically, a time frame for...
I'm sorry, I can't answer that here today.
Yeah, I think our Chief Financial Officer is kind of leading on that now. So there's a meeting next week. Hopefully that will push things along.
I think that 2 meetings have been cancelled recently, and that's been quite disappointing. So if we could encourage EQC to actually...
No, there is a meeting next week. I'm informing the council there is a meeting next week, and
very good.
There are the EQC is under the situation where they have to make sure that what they pay out is compliant with their legislation. They're not like a normal insurer. It's not a question of interpretation of a policy, it's a question of interpretation of a statute. So, there are many issues that have to be taken into account, and so I'm pleased to know that there is a meeting next week, and I personally would like to lock everyone in a room and say, do not come out until it's resolved, and I'm hoping that it's getting to that point.
What we heard last month was that we'd done the work that we needed to do, and we were waiting
Yanni,
for
please, I'm seriously not trying to shut things down. There's no... The issue between us is the statutory interpretation. It's not the same as an insurance policy. EQC cannot pay out on a claim that doesn't meet the requirements of the statute. We are working to ensure that our claim is fully compliant. We believe it is, but that's where the difference lies, and we are working very hard to get a resolution.
Fine.
I'll be at the meeting next week.
Is there any more? Okay, I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. Thank you very much.